10 seconds remaining.
Well, we're a little bit late getting into this draft, but
5 seconds
here we
remaining.
are with the Dota 2 Canada Cup qualifiers. We've got Game
Reserve
3 and a
time.
best of 3 between Leviathan and Not Today. Once again, I'm Niz, your host, your caster.
Storm Spirit.
And I'm a little sick, so
Dire
I've been
team
struggling with it a
bad.
little bit here, but we've got a good game, and we're going to let that carry the cast rather than me.
Radiant
But another
team banned.
different, certainly different opening coming up from Not Today with this draft is, well, let's look at our bans first. Is Axe and Batrider were banned out by Leviathan. Sniper
Dire
and
team banned.
Spiritbreaker were banned out by Not Today. With first pick, Leviathan picked up the Troll Warlord. Not Today then fired back with Shadow Shaman, Broodmother. Leviathan also picked up the Storm Spirit. Now,
10
our next set of
seconds
bans,
remaining.
Chen and Earthshaker were the bans. Now we're just waiting on
5
Leviathan with their
seconds
second ban.
remaining.
So Leviathan gets their Troll.
Reserve time.
We're also going to get to see what Shibi can do with the Storm Spirit. But not today. Two somewhat unusual
Radiant
picks.
team
Shadow
banned.
Shaman and Broodmother. That's a lot of push, though. That is a lot of push. It's going to be an interesting. Shadow Fiend is going to get banned out by Leviathan.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
I have to
Reserve
feel like
time.
both Troll and Storm Spirit aren't the worst at dealing with Broodmother, or at least able to clear Spiderlings. It's going to be interesting. I mean, immediately this draft from Not Today screams push. We've got a lot of push coming out from the Shadow Shaman. Of course, he's good at wiping creep waves, but he's also really strong with the Serpent Wards. Brood Mama, obviously, that's what she does. She pushes. At least until next patch. Next patch, she's going to be able to push, but she might be able to fight as well, with some of the changes coming to her. Mag's going to be the
Radiant
ban for
team
Not
pick.
Today. Strong teamfight hero. That would have been most likely an off lane. Mag would have been the only way that Leviathan would have been able to run it. Interesting to see how far or how hard push Not Today goes
10
with this
seconds
draft.
remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
It really gets you thinking drafting,
Reserve time.
or at least spectating a game with Not Today drafting, because they do some really unusual stuff, and that's frankly that's going to be one of their strong suits. The fact that they are unpredictable in the draft. We do see one trend though. When has Not Today ever gone late in a game? I don't think they ever have.
Reserve time.
They're going to go with the Tusk again.
Dire team pick.
Interesting. Lena for Leviathan.
Radiant team pick.
Holy, look at the lineup for Leviathan right now versus the lineup for Not Today. If you're looking at heroes that get played a lot and that probably have really high win rates, Leviathan's going to be looking pretty good right now.
Lone Druid.
Obviously, Not Today has a plan. A
Dire
lone
team
druid.
pick.
Wow. This draft from Not Today, that's going to be a safe lane lone druid, looks like. A lot of push, though. It is a lot of push still. Once you get Demolish on the bear, oh my gosh.
10
Towers
seconds
drop so
remaining.
fast.
5 seconds remaining.
I wonder if maybe they even take the...
Reserve time.
do an unusual build with the lone druid to push even harder. And they're not at all intending on going late. I feel like if they're just sitting back and farming with the Lone Druid, I don't know if they're going to be able to create enough space with the Shadow Shaman, the Tusk, and whatever their last pick's going to be. Because the Broodmother is going to be off by herself. So you need to be able to create space and draw attention in another location on the map so that Broodmother can do her thing. We've picked Broodmother so early in the draft that of course Leviathan is going to have not one but multiple ways of dealing with the Broodmother. But this Lone Druid pick has certainly thrown Leviathan for a little bit of a loop here. And they're going to use a bunch of their time.
Radiant team.
They're going to go with the Brubik though. Good pick. Fade Bolt's good at clearing Spiderlings.
Dire team ban.
A lot of pretty good things that Rubik can steal this game. It's Hidehunter's the ban for not today. Getting rid of a little bit more of that team fight.
Radiant team.
Outroll
pick.
Devourer gets banned. Would have been really strong against the Storm Spirit in the mid lane. Leviathan obviously realizing that they're really going to want their Storm to start off well. And now Beastmaster. What is this draft? What? Okay, so you've got off-lane Brute, mid Beastmaster, and then safe lane Lone Druid, Shadow Shaman, Tusk. Unless the Lone Druid's mid.
10 seconds remaining.
Maybe the Lone Druid's off lane, the Brood's
5
mid.
seconds remaining.
Sand.
Brood mid, Lone Druid safe lane, Beastmaster off lane? I have no idea. Sand King's going to be the pick for Leviathan, and oh my gosh, I love Leviathan's draft, but I don't know what to think of not today's draft, and that's scary. That is definitely scary if you're a fan of Leviathan. Maybe even scary if you're a fan of not today. What is this draft? What does it mean? I feel like I don't understand Dota right now. Have we patched and I didn't notice and we're in a different patch, but not a patch that we've seen the patch notes for? What is this?
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
We're going to get a pause. Well, let's introduce the teams and the players. On the Radiant side, we're going to have Not Today. Let's reposition this so we can see. Miskow is going to be playing the Shadow Shaman. Smash is going to be on the Beastmaster. Van is going to be on the Lone Druid. And Ifrit's going to be on the Broodmama. We'll wait for Stinger to load in before we introduce him. For our Dire side, we got Leviathan. Shibi's going to be taking control of the Storm Spirit. Jenkins on the Sand King. Nusham on the Lena. Shredder on the Troll Warlord. And Flying Zebra on the Rubik. I'm really struggling to wrap my head around this draft from Not Today. As it's quite a different one. And there we go. We unpause and Stinger loads into the game. He's going to be taking control of the Tusk. Once again, we saw him last game. Okay, what are these lanes? Lone Druid Bear heading off lane. Lone Druid heading safe lane. In fact, all 5 of them are heading safe lane. In fact, all 5 from Leviathan are heading to that bottom lane as well. Huh. Well, we might have both teams running into each other. Leviathan is smoked. Van's just below them. We'll pop the smoke, and Flying Zebra's going to get the lift off, bringing him back. Jenkins going to follow up with the Burrow Strike. Then a Light Strike Array. That's going to be first blood for Leviathan.
First blood. Last word.
30 seconds to
No, it
battle.
looks like Smash. What are these lanes? Now Van's going top on the Lone Druid. So it is off lane Lone Druid, mid Beastmaster. Safe lane with the tri-lane Broodmother.
The battle begins.
Stupendous.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't understand Dota right now. But this is obviously a pocket strat for Not Today. They know they need this, so they're busting out all the stops. I guess part of the theory of having the Broodmother safe lane is that you can really free up your supports and they can roam around and do whatever is needed. So Stinger's going to hang out in the mid lane here for a bit. But will they be able to catch out Jenkins here? They're doing a little bit of harass here. And we're actually going to have Van TP to the bottom lane. And Ifrit TP back up to the top lane. So obviously they want the Brood. Well, they want the Lone Druid in the tri-lane. And they want the Brood up against the Troll. Ifrit needs to be careful here. He doesn't have access to his web, which means he can't walk down that cliff. And he's going to get lifted, tossed back. He's going to go down. Yeah, he just got too far away from his web there. They punished him for it. Jenkins is going to sit in the Burrow Strike. They've got no way of breaking him out of the Burrow. Or breaking him out of the Sandstorm, excuse me. Well, Smash actually doing quite well in this mid lane. 7-1 right now versus 10-2 for Shibby. And you'd expect Shibby to do quite well in this lane. It's going to be a difficult lane for Smash. Unfortunately, he misses that last hit. But. Now Ifrit has that second web down, allowing him to mess with this creep camp.
Regeneration.
I wish I could almost just fast forward to like 5 or 6 minutes later in this game to really see what Not Today's able to do with this draft, because I feel like they are going to be pushing, but how are they going to get it done? Well, Sentry will get placed. We'll spot out Ifrit, but he's too far away. Mid lane, Smash taking a little bit of damage. Shibby's starting to really take over this lane. Smash doing quite well. He's been basically loaded himself up with some regen. And with the bottle crowing, he's going to be looking pretty good. Not going to be able to get harassed back out. Ifrit, though, is a long way away from his webs. He'd like to hit level 3 so he has access to more webs. Currently he's just stuck at a max of 2 webs. He jumps up to 4, then 6, and then 8. Now Van is jungling. Misko's farming. Weird. Ifrit's gonna get lifted and tossed back. And they're gonna get another kill on this Brood Mama. Smash gonna bottle up the banner rune. Shibby's gonna find the actual rune, which is an invis. He's halfway to 6. That'll be nice. Will he be able to set something up with this
Radiant's
Invis rune?
top
I don't
tower
know.
is under attack.
Looking to wrap around here on Jenkins, but they don't have any sentries, so... Oh, they do have a sentry on Tusk. My mistake. Now they're going to jump on Jenkins. I was going to say that he could just sit in a sandstorm and they wouldn't kill him. Oh, we got action in the mid lane. The Smash is going to get lifted by Flying Zebra, and they're going to get another kill. This support duo from Flying Zebra and Nusham really getting some work done early on in this game. As Leviathan find themselves ahead 4-0 early on in this game. So this may be a pocket strat for Not Today, but they're really struggling to lane it right now. We're going to have a TP to return the lane from Smash. As he's fallen a little bit behind. He's now 6 CS, 4 CS behind Shibby. They found another kill on Ifrit in the top lane. That's the 3rd time they've killed this Broodmother. Now Shibby trying to make something with that Invis rune. He won't find anyone. He'll find... Actually, he didn't even spot the bear.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
We got a snowball in the bottom lane. They're going to try to jump on Jenkins, but he bro strikes to get away. Good knowledge of the snowball mechanics and how far he needed to get away so that that snowball would break.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
I just don't see it yet. I don't see it yet for Not Today. I'm trying to envision how this is going to proceed, but they are going to have a lot more farm on the Shadow Shaman. Problem is their Brute has nothing. Smash is going to put a little bit of damage on this mid tier 2, or tier 1. Needs to be careful of Shibby just jumping on him though with Flying Zebra so close. We'll drop an Observer Ward. Now Smash going to walk up onto the high ground. Did they just see each other? Maybe. No, they haven't seen each other. I don't think so at least. Well, now they do. Smash gonna walk right uphill into Leviathan. And uh-oh. He's gonna pop that haste. We'll just meet up with Ifrit and they'll be okay. But this is the problem. Like, it's all about creating space, and maybe this is it. Smash creates all that space. He runs around like a maniac on the Beastmaster trying to get kills. And you've got so many heroes that can just split push. The rat is real with this team. You've got the Shadow Shaman that can do it. You got the Lone Druid that you can do it, and you got the Broodmother that can do it. We're gonna see our first tower go down.
Bottom tower has fallen.
This lineup's gonna get scary once they get a little bit more farm up on their those split pushing heroes. Where do they go with Misko though? Do you just rush eggs? Do you go something like a Shadow Blade? So you can do the split pushing a little bit better? Maybe. We'll see what he chooses to go with. Shibby once again has found another Invis and he's going to hunt for a member of Not Today. Will he find one? Well, he's going to find Van. Body blocks him slightly, but
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
He's not
Dire's
concerned
structures are fortified.
with the Lone Druid at all. He's going to come to the bottom lane, try to find Misko. Who knows something's up, he's hiding. Now that smoke is going to, or sorry, the Invis is going to wear off. Shibby going to pop a Remnant and just say, you know what? This isn't happening. I'm just going to bring down this creep wave. And with that, Misco just TPs to the mid lane and
Dire's
says,
middle
okay,
tower is under attack.
I'll just push mid instead.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Ifrit puts some pressure on top, sees all these heroes rotating in. That frees up this potential to push in the mid lane.
Tower is under attack.
This rat dodo at its finest right here.
Dire's middle tower has fallen.
Van. Got 1 minus. Is he going to go double minus? I don't know. I think he goes more push.
Radiant's bottom tower is
Double
under
minus
attack.
is maybe a little too greedy. Snowball's going to come out. It's going to stun out Shredder. He couldn't get Smash inside of that, but Smash is going to get there with the Primal Roar. It's going to be a kill on Shredder. And now what tower do they push? This go top? Oh, that's Ifrit's lane. He'll get it eventually. Looks like they are going to go top. They have no mana on the Shadow Shaman, though. He's going to have his Arcane Boots up in just a second, so drop that point booster. And get that mana going. There it is. Drops the point booster just
Dire's
to lower
top
his
tower is under
mana
attack.
pool. So that when he gets the mana restored, the 100 mana that he gets through the Arcane Boots, goes 35 for the mana cost, and it restores 135, so you get the 100. Well, if it's going to get caught up here, I'll get back to that in a second and see if it's going to get bursted down. But, ooh, they actually are going to get a kill on Flying Zebra there. But,
Dire's top tower is
but yeah,
under
so when he gets that 100 mana, say you have 300 out of 500 mana. I don't know how to explain this. Either way, when you get an item that increases your mana pool, either through stats or through just flat mana increase, when you equip that item, it takes whatever percentage of your current mana pool you're at. So say you're at 50% or 60% or whatever it is. As soon as you equip that, then you're going to go to 50 to 60% of your new maximum. So you drop those
Dire's
items when you're
bottom tower
regenning,
is under attack.
and then pick them back up when you're done regenning to give yourself a bigger effective
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
current pool. It's min-maxing, but it's the same reason why you switch your treads to agility when you're chugging your bottle. So you're getting the most health and mana out of the charge. Give you slightly more than a normal charge would. Looks like NoT today really trying to bring down this top tier 1 tower. As these spiderlings are going to try and chase down Nusham and get on top of him. He's going to try to burst them down, but it's so difficult. Oh, he'll land the stun onto Ifrit and then he'll just Laguna him. Oh, that was a little bit of funny events there. Well, that's something I don't think I've seen before. A soul ring on Rubik. Interesting. Is he going to go soul ring Tranquils?
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
It's not bad.
Radiant structures are fortified.
Well, Shibi's going to TP in, get Primal Roar. Flying Zebra's going to be there, but not in time. What did Flying Zebra see? I didn't see. Oh, we got Ethershock. There comes the Serpent Wards. As they look to push down this tier 2, and now with the bear
Dire's
there with
structures
Demolish,
are fortified.
that tower is going to go down so fast.
Dire's
40%
bottom
extra
tower
damage.
is under attack.
2 buildings.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Leviathan's really going to struggle to deal with this push. Jenkins? Oh, no, Slucky. He's got his Blink. He's got his Epi. Not going to get to use it, though. Meantime, Ifrit hasn't really been able to get much damage to this tower, but it feels like most of his role has just been kind of to disrupt Shredder and to tie someone
Dire's top tower is
up in
under
the top
attack.
lane. We are going to have a smoke here from Leviathan, or at least 3 members from them. They're going to move through the Radiant Jungle as they're going to search for a kill. They're going to find Ban. stun him with the burrow strike. Wow, he dropped fast. I feel like that epicenter was almost not even needed.
I'll take your tribute.
He dropped really, really fast. Now Misco and Stinger will look for a kill. They move up to the top lane. Doesn't look like they're going to find one. In fact, you're even separating right now. Well, Smash is smoked as well. They're going to find Shredder. They're going to stun him up. It's going to be a dead Troll Warlord. Jenkins going to TP in. Sit in his burrow. Sit in his sandstorm. Another TP will come in. This one. It's going to be from Nusham. Will they be able to catch Stinger here with the ball lightning? Sure will. They're going to get a kill on the Tusk.
My sorcery is unstoppable.
Now, despite Misco being low on HP, he's going to just push, put that pressure right back in the bottom lane. In fact, if he can get onto this tier 2 tower and drop that Serpent Ward, he'll definitely be able to bring it down. It's funny because you look at this lineup and you say, oh, well, they picked the Brood early with the Shadow Shaman. They're clearly looking to push, but the Brood's been the one who's been pushing the least. Ooh, he just gave them a lot of gold through those Spiderlings. That's the one downside to picking the Brood early. Interesting to see if Jenkins chooses to put more points in a Caustic Finale. It does a lot of work against Spiderlings. Ball lighting on to Shibby. He's just going to jump up to the high ground. He was actually trying to get Stinger stuck up there. Misco did get to that tier 2. He's able to drop those Serpent Wards, and now he'll look to get on out of there. He's getting close to finishing his Egg Scepter. We do have a Necro Book coming up from the Lone Druid. This is what I was talking about, picking up an item that's going to allow him to push a little bit harder. Smash getting picked off. He does also have a Necro Book as well. He's at Necro Book 2. Just actually bought that level 2 Necro.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Have they revealed this? I don't think they have. So what's interesting is you pick Broodmother early, and that, speaking of Brood, just gotta kill.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
You pick a Broodmother early, and that leads to your opponents picking up a lot of AoE. Then you already have a good amount of push with your lineup, and now you're picking up Necro Book, strengthening your push. And it also has another advantage to it, and that is your opponent has a lot of AoE. A lot of AoE means your Necro minions are going to be dying in team fights, which means those red Necro minions, red means dead, from the Necro minions are going to return and deal a lot of true damage to your opponents. And now, well, we've got a Necro Book 2 coming out from the Lone Druid, as Van looks like he's going to meet up with his teammates up here. They're going to push down this tier 2, and this should be dropped pretty quickly. They've already got the one set of Necro Books popped, and there comes the second. Jenkins going to blink in and stun out. Tier 2 drops so fast.
Roshan has fallen to the Dire.
Roche goes down. Shibby's actually going to hold on to the Aegis, not Shredder. He's almost done his Orchid. That'll help. How close is Misco? 350 gold for finishing Egg Scepter. Don't expect Stinger to have anything. Smash almost has Necro 3. Van's really close to finishing his Necro 3 as well. What about Ifrit? Well, he's got Necro 1. Even got 2 Sage's Masks. So that's going to supplement his mana issues. Let's actually bring up the gold graph. See what all this pushing has done. Well, Leviathan is ahead. 2,000 gold. But being ahead of gold isn't going to matter when you've lost all your racks. But they're not quite there yet. It's been 19 minutes. They just have the one tier 2 standing.
Is under attack. Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Now Leviathan's going to look to do some pushing of their own. They're going to drop their first tower of the game. It's going to be the top tier 1. And Smash just finishes his Necro 3 as well. Leviathan's not done pushing. So they're going to keep pushing down the top lane.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
And here we go, shooting. Keep in mind, he's got the Aegis. Not today's going to look to engage, but oh, Leviathan's going to jump on over to the right-hand side. They're going to find Smash, get a kill on him. The Walrus Punch is going to be on Shredder. Stinger's popped in a snowball to disengage. Misko's there as well. Now he'll drop the Serpent Wards. Van's really low, trying to run away. Shibby? Oh no, he's not going to be able to get to Van. Shibby's going to go down, but he'll respawn with the Aegis. Now expect him to just completely jump away.
I'm over here.
I have no idea how that went. Looks like it went not today
Radiant's
favored.
bottom tower is under attack.
There was a 1-for-1 plus Aegis. Huh. Now what will they look to do? Ifrit will just keep pushing in the top lane. Van's is still farming. Yeah, they've got all their Necros on cooldown, I guess. This is the timing that you really want to look for, the Mass Serpent Ward's timing.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Once that's up, they can really push. And with Leviathan not having the Aegis, they're going to be a lot weaker in the team fights. Jenkins will stun up all those spiderlings, and you can see the value of the Caustic Finale. Get some damage, you kill one of them with the Caustic Finale, and it explodes and kills all the others. It's very strong against Broodmother. Van will do a drive-by Necrobook. Or drive-by Midas, sorry. This looks like Not Today's all gathering in the top lane. Still have another 30 seconds before the Mass Serpent Ward's going to be back up. They've caught Nusham. They're going to hex him up. Caught him with the Ice Shards. Now they're going to hit him with the Snowball and then the Walrus Punch. But great stun from Jenkins. Not going to keep his teammate alive.
No.
As he's going to go down. But it does allow them to get the kill on Misko. And, you know, I was just speaking about the cooldown of the Mass Serpent Wards, but now they don't have it available because he's dead.
Radiant's bottom
That's
tower
one way of
is
preventing
under
it from
attack.
coming out. And with that, they're not going to push. They just back away.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
He'll be back up in 10 seconds though, so maybe they're going to be able to push with that. Egg Scepter, Mass Serpent Wards. Yeah, they'll probably just march right down the lane. But now they got to wait for all their Necrobooks. All the towers that they're at least able to attack all at full. Or damn close to it. They got a gem now on the Lone Druid as well. Trying to take as much of that map control as they can. Now, okay, they're going to smoke up as 4. And look to maybe get a pick off here in the mid lane. Doesn't look like anyone's there. Yeah, they're going to work into the jungle, but look at this. We've got 3 heroes from the side of Leviathan off to the right. Oh, this is going to end up being a full team fight. They're going to find Shredder. They're going to jump on in, but look at the re-engage from Leviathan from below. Great stun coming up from Jenkins. This is going to catch 2 while he's got the epicenter going. They do get the kill on Shredder, and Nusham and Jenkins. How? How did this go so not today favored?
My unending gratitude.
They lost their Shadow Shaman once again. He dropped the Serpent Wards down there, but with 3 heroes dead on the side of Leviathan, they should be able to push no problem. This is going to be Rax. All 3 heroes on the side of Leviathan do have buyback. We're going to see a buyback from Melina. Will anyone else? Chibi's going to jump on in. Jenkins going to buy back on the Sand King as well. He just lost Flying Zebra on the Rubik. Oh, Van's going to go down. Gem on the deck. Oh, it looks like Shibi's going to be able to pick it up too. That's huge for Leviathan. Shredder bought back as well. That's 3 buybacks for them though. They do actually win that exchange. Oh, that doesn't include the Lena buyback. That doesn't include a lot. It's not fair, I guess. But certainly we're at an interesting point in this game right now. Take a look at where we stand. We're almost back to even in terms of net worth difference. Because that's a lot more telling of what happened in the show fight recap. Show fight recap showed Leviathan being ahead in that exchange. And this is very clear that with all those buybacks, any lead that they had is gone. But, you know, I spoke a little bit about it last game with being on a timer. You know, going up against an anti-mage, he's going to be much stronger in the late game. NoT today's on that timer. They do have some scaling with the Lone Druid, but he hasn't gone your typical Lone Druid build. And he's not going to have your typical scaling like a Lone Druid normally would, or at least he's not going to reach those timings anywhere near the same time that he normally would. Orchid just now will get finished by Ifrit. As he hasn't really gone for your typical build either. So his timings are going to be all weird. Stinger's actually picked up
Radiant's
2
middle tower
bracers.
is under attack.
And look at the positioning here for Misko. He needs to stay back and away from any kind of engaged location. They need him to get the Mass Serpent Ward down. Look at Leviathan.
Dire's
Look at how
top
far away
tower
they are.
is under attack.
Oh, they're going to come up now, and ooh, Jenkins is smoked. He's going to be able to get a good engage from here. Mass Serpent Ward's already down. Here comes the Epi. He's going to jump in and stun.
Dire's top tower
But now
has fallen.
Shibi's going to get stunned. Jenkins got out of there. But the only one they were able to really get a significant amount of damage in was Stinger, and he was able to disengage there. Now he's got the snowball going on to Flying Zebra. He goes down now.
Dire's top barracks has fallen.
But the first set of racks will go down. Gem got dropped on the ground and got pinged out. I have no idea where that was. Oh, it's up here. Van's going to be able to pick it up. Will he be able to get on out of here? It looks like he will. Jenkins doesn't have a stun. Now he does, but Van's going to be able to TP away. So, NoT today gets the set of racks. I think bottom's your next target. Question is do you even bother with this tier 2? I don't know. I mean, you could not even bother with racks at all and try to go throne here. The hard part with that is it's very difficult to fight in this area. Because you don't really have access to go down, otherwise you're getting attacked by this tower as well. It's just hard. It's really, really difficult to fight there. So I think you gotta go bottom. And the reason I say bottom rather than middle is obviously you've got one less tower. But that's not the real reason. If this tier 2 wasn't here, I'd still say go bottom. And it's a little bit harder because you're, in one sense, because you're going up against Epicenter, it's a smaller area, it's harder to kind of dodge. But at the same time, like you've got more room in the mid, is what I'm saying, to dodge the Epicenters and get away. But basically what you do is when you go in the bottom lane, you've got your top naturally pushing and someone has to go and respond to it. So you want them to go as far away as possible. We're going to have an Epicenter come in and another huge Burrow Strike. This one's actually going to win the fight for Leviathan. Jenkins. Holy. Van's going to be able to TP away so they don't lose the gem. But my goodness, NoT today just got demolished by Jenkins there. You got a 3-man Burrow with the Epi. Basically got them those 3 kills. There's obviously some more damage that went in there, but
middle tower is under
wow.
attack.
Now they're going to get an Aegis on top of it.
Radiant structures
That could have been
fortified.
the fight that Leviathan needed.
Roshan has
No.
fallen to
Oh,
the
should be
dire.
again, the Aegis. Look at these creeps in the top lane, though. Just took down an effigy. Dealing some damage to the tier 4s. That
Dire's
damage is
middle
actually
tower
significant.
is under attack. Radiant's middle tower has been denied.
Actually, denying that mid-tier 1. I find that actually quite surprising. Normally, I'd have no qualms with it, but you're just giving Leviathan a little bit more gold. You're effectively denying the full amount of gold that they could get if they actually managed to destroy that tower. But at the same time, you're giving them that gold now, rather than giving it to them a little bit later. Oh, maybe a little bit of an interesting choice there. But now it looks like not today's return for another fight. They've got everything up. Why not? Jenkins up here. It's going to burrow strike in. It's going to be on an illusion, though. Ice shards will fly through everyone. There's this
Dire's
chip
middle
damage going in on the
is
tower
under
here.
attack.
Will Jenkins look to engage here? Chibi's down there as well. The tier 2 is going to go down.
Dire's
So
middle
no engage there.
tower has
Good
fallen.
positioning from Not Today. Ooh, they're getting clumped up there.
Dire's middle tower
That could have been
is under
disaster.
attack.
Jenkins was pretty far away, so he wasn't going to be able to blink burrow.
I thank you.
Now they back away, and did you just see what was picked up? Where is it? Where is it? What? There it is. It's in the stash. Necro Book 1 for the Lone Druid. But he's already got a Necro 3. That's going to be for the Bear. A lot of push. This one's not over. This is not over. In fact, I don't even know who's winning right now. I don't know. I think Not Today is in a good spot. But I don't know. Leviathan has the Aegis.
Whoa, what'd I miss?
Jenkins straight up won them a fight. Could easily do so again. Do we have that Necro book on the bear yet? No. Necro 2 now. He made a straight up farm for Necro 3 before he brings it out. Obviously, they're choosing to wait a little bit here. They've got the Mass Serpent wards up, and Misko's going to push up a little bit. Now he'll back away. He's not gonna push up that far by himself. He's a high priority target for Leviathan right now, so. We almost got 2,000 gold on Smash. What is he gonna buy? Maybe he just goes Boots of Travel? I don't know. What about Ifrit? I feel like we haven't talked about him in forever. Mithril Hammer probably towards a BKB. Speaking of BKB, Shibby just picked one up. Jenkins just got picked off by Smash and Misko. I wonder if that's a sign. Okay, we just killed Jenkins. Now let's all rush down mid. Smash's Necro minions are on cooldown though. There we go. That's a Necro 3 bot by Van. I'm showing them both on cooldown right now because he's stash is effectively the same as having it on your hero. But once he gets
Dire's
that on
middle
the
tower
bear,
is
it'll
under
be okay.
attack.
They'd really like another pick off. Jenkins was a great pick off, but the problem was it was all the way in the bottom lane. It's so far away from being able to push. Vlad's going to come up from Stinger once again. Still don't see Smash buying anything. Effectively has 1,600 gold, or unreliable gold. Yeah, what he might be doing is going Boots of Travel, but saving all his reliable.
Radiant's bottom tower
So he's
is
able to
under
buy
attack.
back and TP into the fights. Yeah, it looks like Not Today's going to push here. Here we go.
Radiant's bottom tower
There's
is under
Jenkins. He's
attack.
sitting all the way back there. Look at this positioning from Not Today. So hard for them to move up. Got a smoke coming out from Leviathan to better position themselves. They want to be coming from the side. Oh, they think that maybe Not Today backed up and went Roche? No, they're drawing just to wrap around. This could be a huge play or a huge disaster. Oh, here we go. Shibi's going to jump in. Get the pull off on Stinger. Jenkins jumped on in. I didn't even hear the epicenter go off.
Barracks are under attack.
But it's been used.
Dire's structures
Ifrit's
are
going to
fortified.
get focused down here. Or somehow he's still alive. He's actually going to be okay. The tier 3's already gone down. Looks like the melee racks is going to go down as well. Will the range
Dire's
racks?
middle barracks has fallen.
It doesn't look like it's going to go down
Dire's
this
middle
push.
tower is under attack.
But Ifrit managed to get away, so did Smash. Smash? Actually going AC. Huh. So melee racks down, almost range racks. Cost them a good amount of heroes though. I don't know. I mean, I can look at the gold graph. You can see that it's about 3,000 lead for Leviathan. You can look at XP. It's a lot. It's 20,000 XP in their favor.
Stupendous!
Does that tell us who's winning right now? I don't think so.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
I don't think those graphs mean anything in this game. I do think it's very difficult for Not Today to win a fight. But if they do, they win the game. But they don't need to win a fight to win the game. Is Shibi just going to stay in there the whole time until Roche comes up? He's going to be in there for a while. He probably doesn't know, but he's going to be in there for a while.
Whoa, what'd I miss?
Ace is going to ball lightning to bottom lane. Keep it pushed. Well, Leviathan's going to engage here. They're going to catch Van. They're going to toss him up in the air, but Shredder's... He's not concerned with the lone druid. He's just going for the jugulars. He's dropped Stinger and Misco. Ifrit's going to go down as well. All three of those kills are actually from Shibi. They're going to drop Van here as well. What the heck is that? Oh, true form Rubik's Soul.
My eternal gratitude.
So Smash, the only one not going down. Will these creeps get the range racks? Nope, Jenkins there to save the day. Catapult, what are you doing? Oh my god. This catapult. New place. Look at the racks. Just hit it. Jenkins going after these other creeps because they're about to bring down the tier 4. Caustic Finale even having a bigger role this game than just against the Broodmother.
Looking for me?
Well, now what do you do if you're not today? Obviously, Leviathan has no problems with winning fights, and they have no problems with engaging early as well. Well, Stinger's gonna get picked off here. Shibby jumps in from way out.
Monster kill!
The monster kill for Shibby.
Storm was coming.
Well, the AC will get finished by Smash, but Leviathan's now looking to get another Roche.
Radiant's bottom tower is
As
under
he's
attack.
dropping quick. Will it go on Shibby again?
Roshan
it will.
has fallen to the dire.
Interesting that they're electing to put the Aegis onto the Storm Spirit rather than the
Radiant's
Troll.
bottom tower is under attack.
Excuse my cat as she sits there
Radiant's
whining, but
bottom
Ifrit's going to
tower
go
has
down the
fallen.
top lane.
I'm over here.
So we have Leviathan almost at double the kills. They're ahead by a lot. 12,000 gold now.
Over here now.
Over 30,000. Approaching actually 40,000 XP.
Zap.
But they're down one set of racks and a melee set of
Radiant's
racks.
top
So
tower
close to
is
being
under
down
attack.
ranged as well. So almost 2 full sets of racks.
Radiant's top tower has fallen.
Top tier 2 goes down. Mid tier 2 is about to
Radiant's
fall as
middle
well.
tower is under attack.
Maybe Leviathan's held on long enough to win this game. It's not today. Went with the push. They
Radiant's
like they
top
almost
tower
had it.
is under attack.
but now they're getting pushed right back. Tier 3 is going to go down here.
Radiant's top tower has fallen.
Glyph
Radiant's
will come out.
structures are fortified.
Will not today look to actually engage her? No, I don't think they're
Radiant's
that
top
concerned with it.
barracks
They're
are
saying, you
under
know what?
attack.
We don't need that advantage. All we need to do is just push and win.
Radiant's top barracks has fallen.
But melee racks will go down. Range racks will
Radiant's
fall in just
top
a second.
barracks are
Shibby's going to
under
finish those
attack.
off. So
Radiant's top barracks.
there's no
has
advantage in
fallen.
the top lane anymore. The advantage still exists in the mid lane because of the melee racks. Oh, Leviathan's going to sit up here on the high ground. Will not today walk into it? Yeah, pings are coming out. God, how do they know? Spiderling will scout them out. That's some good Dota sense right there. Oh my. Not today knew it was up there.
Gold for my armor. Pudding pop. Regeneration.
Not today, just sitting on their high ground. Wait until someone shows. Now Shibby shows in the bottom lane, so they'll be able to move out now. What do? Do you just Hail Mary push? Maybe. Here's where that damage on the tier 4 comes in. Last fight they were able to... Was it the tier 3 and the racks? How much damage is that? 1600 on 25, 1500 on 15. I mean, it's not enough. It's not close to enough.
Yeah. Whoa, what'd I miss?
Yeah, I don't know. I definitely feel like Leviathan's heavily favored in this game now, though. I don't think a Hail Mary push is possible for Not Today to win. feel like Leviathan's heavily favored in the team fights, and it's damn right impossible for them to lose a team fight. Obviously, if Not Today manages to somehow win a team fight, they win the game, I think. Take a look at our buybacks. Oops, that's not the buyback. There it is. Yeah, there's a lot of
Radiant's
buybacks.
bottom tower is
In fact,
under
everyone
attack.
but Shibby has a buyback on Leviathan. And we may just get a base race here. It's Leviathan pushing in the bottom lane. I don't know if it's wise for them to actually base race. They can just come back and fight and win the
Dire's
fight.
bottom tower is
risk
Radiant's
it?
bottom tower has fallen.
We're gonna get the
Radiant's
bottom
bottom
racks going
barracks
down.
are
Yeah,
under
they're just
attack.
going brace. They're gonna base race it.
Dire's middle tower is under
What is
attack.
Leviathan doing? They've got the tier 4 down. They're
Dire's
going for another tier
structures
4.
are fortified.
It's gonna be a base race, and
Radiant's
does Not
bottom
Today win
barracks
this?
are under attack. Dire's ancient
We
is
got
under
TPs
attack.
coming back. NizCast.
Dire's bottom barracks is
Not
fortified.
Today's
Dire's
just
middle
gonna win.
barracks has fallen. The Radiant now have mega creeps.
Wow. They're just gonna win. They're just gonna straight up win the base race.
Radiant victory.
Oh my goodness, Leviathan. Oh my. What? I'm speechless. I'm speechless. I mean, it was a good play from Not Today, but it was so obvious. I can't believe it. I cannot believe it. Wow. That was a great game, but with that, Not Today wins the best of 3. They pull out the pocket strat. It works, but didn't work, but then worked. What? I'm scratching my head here. I'm just... Wow. Not Today wins the series. They move on in the tournament. They're going to move on and play the winner of our last quarterfinal, which will be tomorrow. But first, we're going to see Leviathan play up against Wheel in the losers bracket round 1. They're going to be playing against them at 8 p.m. and that's going to start off our cast. Then quarterfinal 4 between Boreal and top 5 will start at 10:15. And that, of course, will be a best of 3. The match between Leviathan and Wheel is just a best of 1. Losers gone from the tournament. They're knocked out. They're eliminated. Winner stays alive for another round. But Not Today somehow winning this game. Unreal. Well, I know my cast wasn't the greatest here, but hopefully I'll be feeling better tomorrow and I'll be able to cast the games much better than I did tonight. That was a terrific game, so hopefully it carried it all on its own. But we'll be back casting tomorrow. Hopefully you guys will tune in. Once again, I'm Niz. If you enjoyed the cast, hit all those follow buttons. Twitch, YouTube, and Twitter. If you didn't, let me know why you didn't. And I'll hopefully try to improve it for next time. But that's going to wrap it up for tonight. Once again, we're live again tomorrow at 8 p.m. Eastern. Until then, have a good night.